Alright, so my friends, welcome. We're playing standard decks from Worlds, and I've been honestly kind of dodging this one a little bit here. The Cauldron decks are really confusing, and I was like, I don't want to get a headache trying to play this deck, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it right here and right now, and we'll see what we can do. There are two versions of Cauldron that were played at Worlds. Both did pretty well. Mono Blue and Simic. I think Simic did a little bit better, and here we are. What the hell is happening here? This is the standard decks, folks. Seeds of Hope, Brave the Wilds, Witness Protection, Archaeologist, played at Worlds, played in Standard. This is a combo deck based around Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Now, this card is very confusing. The best way to read it is backwards. Start at the bottom, work your way up. So it has tap, exile creature card from the graveyard, and when a card's exiled, put a counter on a creature you control. Then all creatures you control with plus and counters on them have all abilities of all cards exiled with the Cauldron. And then lastly, you may spend mana instead of any mana of any color to activate the abilities. When you read it in the top-down order, it's like the least important thing is first. It's very confusing. Basically, we're going to exile things and, again, copy abilities. And the goal is to get a Sleep Cursed Fairy in play. Sleep Cursed Fairy has the ability 2 mana untap this. And then get a Kami of Whispered Hopes under the Soul Cauldron. Kami has the ability to tap for mana of any color where X is the creature's power. So if we use Soul Cauldron to exile a Kami and then put the counter on the Sleep Cursed Fairy, we're going to have a 4/4 fairy that taps for 4 and spends 2 to untap. Therefore, you can keep tapping and untaping it for infinite mana. Once you have infinite mana, you can go through and kind of draw your whole deck with like Rona, because you could untap and untap the Rona, which is kind of cute. And then you go find your Hellkite, just discard the Hellkite, or just cast it with infinite mana, and boom, bam, bam, bam. So you can also have the Kami in play too. That does work as well. You can just keep adding counters to it and so on and so forth. But kind of a weird deck, honestly. Pretty wacky combo deck. Honestly, it's gonna be interesting to actually like make this work in on Arena, because you can't just like announce your infinites. We'll see what happens though. And pretty cool sideboard plan here too. I actually didn't notice the first time around. 4 copies of Titania, Voice of Gaia, and then there are 2 copies of Argoth, Sanctum of Nature. So plan B here is to just meld Titania. What is that for? I honestly am not really sure. But maybe against like an Esper deck or something like that, or decks with counter spells or removal spells. I don't really know, honestly. It's kind of a... We're going to play it. We're going to find out, see what goes here. I can't promise it'll be super clean, but let's do it and give it a try. Brought to you by bcwsupplies.com. When I played in Worlds, I used those sleeves. All the gear that I use. I've used BCW Supplies now for over 5 years. Maybe longer than that, honestly. In all my events, my cubes in their sleeves, my cards are in their binders. Best stuff out there, honestly. bcwsupplies.com. Get your own gear. Argoth Phoenix not included. But promo Jim 10% off your order. bcwsupplies.com. Check them out. All right. Give it a spin. Chat. Coming out with me. Sleep Cursed Fairy, Archaeologist, Brave the Wild, Seeds of Hope. Oh boy. We signed up for it. It is cool to see a deck like this in Standard, though, I gotta say. It's kind of weird because, like, these decks are hard to play on Arena because they're just, like, with the infinite stuff. There isn't much paper Standard to play. So, like, it's one of those weird spots where it's like it doesn't see much play. Bad limited hand. Hey, there's some good limited cards in here. All right, come on. What are you... We got some good limited cards here. All right, Spawn's taking a mulligan. Gold Atraxa. Everyone loves Traxa, right? All my homies love Atraxa. All right, so just gonna fire up the fairy, I think. Want to get the wakey going here. Another fairy. We can just fairy Seeds of Hope now. I kind of like that, actually. Play fairy. Sigil. Get our seeds on. Mill 2 and put a permanent into our hand. It gains 2 life.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Are you freaking kidding me? Main deck temporary lockdown in this format? Yeah, whatever. F's in chat. Come on. This is ridiculous. Seeds of Hope, Mill 2. And we'll just cast the Kami, I guess, right? Unbelievable. And they're both exiled, too. That's just devastating. Alright, sure, whatever. Main deck temporary lockdown. We draw Realm Scorcher Hellkite, sure. Alright. Let's cast our Kami. I'm going to try a win, folks. I did not see that one coming, I'm not going to lie. Didn't see the old temporary lockdown turn 3 on the play main deck. Thirst for knowledge, we're off the map, folks. We are off the map. Discarding a Tessarian Mindbreaker, which unearths for blue, blue, blue 1. Attacks, mill half your library. That's actually really good for us to mill cards, right?
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Cast our Archaeologist. Start there. Mill 3. We find a Restoration, which will return a permanent card from the graveyard. Unfortunately, there aren't many good ones. You can get back another Archaeologist, I guess. Honestly, the Vinestock might play here. Just try and beat the crap out of the Vinestock. It's like not a bad plan B. Captain says, you ever feel like Arena puts you against decks the most random hoser of the deck? Nope. It's just called confirmation bias, where you just like you remember the certain outlier things that happen and think that they happen more often than they do. Very, very common, like, psychological thing. So I should put a land freaking absent-mindedly. That's stupid. All right. We'll turn Archaeologist, I think. I probably should have returned the Beanstalk. I don't know. It's like pretty like sketch to like just try and Vinestock them. Let's get back Archaeologist. And then we're not gonna Brave here. Let's attack for 1. Try and find a Cauldron, I suppose. Man, how good is this card against us? Just hits Cauldron, hits everything. Yeah, I could have waited to actually, because if they mill us. But all right, here's Rona. This is a really weird... I'm already playing a really weird, difficult deck, and they're just playing all these weird cards. It's very, very hard to know what's going on. So, here's Archaeologist. We hit Sleep Cursed Fairy. We hit no spells, and we also milled the Boseiju. That's just the worst possible. Alright. Did add an extra counter, though, thanks to Kami, which is cute. Alright. We just, like... Breathe the Wilds doesn't even do much. Just cast Rona and attack for 1, I guess. Like, not really in great shape here. Why would you tap the Kami? Just tap this for blue. You Chungus. Get in there. Get in there, Archaeologist! So I've now attacked for twice with my Kami and once with an 0-3. I feel like I might play a deck. Oh my god. Alright, so I would classify about everything that could be going wrong is going wrong. I mean, I wasn't really expecting Sunfall because they seem like there's some sort of weird, like, mill deck or something, but I guess. That's a real card. Yeah, these cards are all a little weird, but I mean, they're doing it. Kudos on them, you know. Discard another copy of Mindbreaker. Mill half your library rounded up. Okay. I mean, there's a kills damage, right? Like, just... We're just at 11 already. What a game. Argoth, Sanctum of Nature. Yeah. Alright. I think we're just going to go to game 2 here. Alright, yeah, so... That game started bad and ended bad. We're going to bring in Hermit, Hermit, Negate, Spell Pierce, Safekeeping, Safekeeping. This card, Animist Might. Man. Slowgurk, the Overslime. I would say we're cutting these protections. You got the Brave the Wilds. Unnatural Restoration, Negate. Damn. I didn't want this other thing. This safekeeping can't stop Sunfall or Lockdown, so... Do I want the Planeswalker? Do I want Liberator? Having answers to Lockdown. Like, how many Lockdowns are they even playing? You know, I don't even... Like, they have main deck Lockdowns. It's hard to know how many they're playing, you know? So, like, do they have 2? Do they have 4? Do they have... Do I want the Liberators? I don't really know. Maybe I don't want these restorations. Teachings of a Kieran. Let's try this. I think the 4th Ren's a little much. I have no idea. I'm not even sure what my opponent is doing. So, nor am I even sure what I'm doing. So, man. How many lockdowns do they have? All right, on the play. We're going to keep this. This is fine. We've got Cauldron. Obviously, they have a lockdown here. It's just the little best card in the format against us, but... All right, I'm just going to play... It's tough. So we have Cascade and Island. If you go Island, Fairy, you can't play a 2-drop. If you go tapped land, we just draw a land. We feel if you're really dumb. All right, let's do this. Let's take a... All right, Tranquil frickin' Cove. Do left, obviously draw land, so you go land. You want a Rona? Do you want a... I guess you want a Rona, right? Set up for Cauldron and Kami. Just discard the Kami. We can Cauldron and play the Fairy. We're like pretty close to comboing Infinite Mana, right? We don't have anything... We have a looter too, so... We're actually like really close to winning the game. If they lock down, we just lose though. But like, what am I supposed to do, you know? So we're going to loot this, discard this, Cauldron this. You know what? We're stone dead temporary lockdown. I think it's fine. I don't even care. All right, we'll loot. I'm just gonna go all the way. All right. Sega. Go ahead. Cast temporary lockdown so I get maximum complaint equity here. All right. We're gonna sanity concede here. I'm just done. I guess we're gonna like try to find a disenchant effect so we get all of our entire combo back. But I'm taking a sanity break. Sorry. That's just I'm just gonna pause and move on to the next game. All right, it's our first game that we're playing with this deck ever in life, and we can keep a stand. Sounds pretty good. We got our Rona. All right, so we got some multicolor ramp stuff. And we're going to play Island. They've got some Banty things going on here. Just going to Rona, I think. Mirix. Is this... Alright, it's a ramp deck. Alright. So, 4 binding and then not a ton else. Which is good. Obviously, Sunfall's a ever-present concern, but... Renin Realmbreaker... is... It's alright, I guess. Another Rona. Sure. Brave the Wilds. Okay. We're just gonna Ren, I think, right? Discard Brave the Wilds. Play Ren, untap Rona. Gonna minus the Ren and mill some cards. We're gonna see a Cauldron, a Ren, and a land. Let's return a Cauldron. Say go. Gotta find a Fairy. Need to find a Fairy and the Kami. It's actually really finicky. Anyone who puts like a Worlds is a stone cold psycho, in my opinion. Like, crazy people. Alright, here's a binding. Gonna hit the Ren or the Rona? The Ren or the Rona? Don't really care about either, honestly. This is as far as I'm concerned, it's just binding down. The binding not on a Cauldron, which is good for me. Not sure how you cast binding here and then like don't know what you're targeting. Seems very, very odd. Maybe they just like played the wrong card by accident. We'll see what happens. Great time to remind y'all, if you enjoy my content and you want to support me as a content creator, hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube, please. It takes a second. Super easy. Barely inconvenience. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Twitch folks, the follow button, of course. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First time here. And we're going to dump... I think Arona. Get the archaeologist and the teachings on. That's exiled. Here's a briefcase. Yeah, whatever. Damn. It feels like it'll be a good matchup. Yes, I agree. They just like our slow ramp deck against our combo deck, but we'll see. Here's archaeologist. This mills over witness protection and 2 lands. That's a huge tilt. Make the stopper into a witness. It's not very exciting either, but sure. Didn't want to play Odawara as a land here. Kind of. I can just minus the Ren. Like, I really need. I don't think I'm ever making a creature into a thingy. I'm just gonna minus this. Just cash it in. We mill over Ren. Skip land. I want to keep his Odawara available, so play this. And then reach archaeologist again. It seems better than teachings, right? Yeah. Looking for fairy or Kami. Cannot find either. Find Jace or Seed of Hope. Just take the seed. So now I've milled a bajillion cards and haven't found a single Kami or Sleep Cursed Fairy. MTG Player Reset, thanks so much. Also, Everlyn Reset, thanks so much. I mean, like, sure. They find Binding, Sunfall, double go for the throat. So you basically have to win like this turn. That seems very difficult. We do have 2 cauldrons, I guess. We could, like, in theory, but we haven't built the cards yet either, though. So, decks that make you feel dumb. There's Kami. Just missed milling it. Seems to hope is mill 2. You may put a permanent card among them. So, consider that they have. They actually didn't take the binding. Wait, what? They took the beanstalk over the binding? That's insane. Alright. Still seems very hard to beat. Like, good clock plus go over the throw plus Sunfall. What if I were to just play Kami and Soul Cauldron? Try and set up for next turn, having multiple creatures and play with counters on them. But need to be killed. Let's do that. Alright, let's do this. We're going to say go. Goal being to just set up. I would like to go into my turn with multiple creatures that can combo. Because they have the 1 removal spell. Not taking binding there is just absurd. Like, why do you need Beanstalk? You're up 1,000 cards already. You know, just like take all the cheap move possible and don't die. Tap land. It's gonna be like a monkey writing Shakespeare if I try and go off next turn. So, but stay tuned.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Beans. We have second cauldron too. We have a bunch of mills also. They're really a tank. Alright, so they're just gonna play Nissa. This is the stones for us, right? This is great. Put a counter. I just don't want to exile anything relevant, so just exile this. Put a counter on the archaeologist. Oh, it's a creature. I'm so freaking stupid. Whatever. It's honestly fine. We just have a Kami in play, so we can just find the No, he might have punted. Alright, sure. We need to, like, hit really well still, but... Alright. Okay. We just haven't found a sleeper's fairy yet. This is gross. I don't think it matters though, because we're not gonna have. This would be 3 power. Yeah, it would. All right, yeah. If I could just find a sleeper's fairy, we're now 20. We're 32 cards deep. Haven't found sleeper's fairy yet. So still haven't found one. All right. Well, that's a lot of cards to not find a single fairy. Cover Bear resub. Thanks so much, Ghibli. New sub. What's anywhere from welcome. If I witness this, they just disenchant it. Probably. I can make a block or two though. They're probably dead now, but whatever. I'll just play Teachings. Mill over. There's Sleep Curse Fairy. Found it right on time. And we'll just witness this. Say go. Can I get a witness? You imagine if I just like milling your entire deck and not finding a single one. Finally found one. Need to have a non-summoning sick creature and play a combo too. Destroy that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10. So they can't kill us just yet as long as we block. We do have the counter from this. I think we still have a chance here. Flying out the beanstalk just seems so greedy, but sure. Okay. Put a counter here. Resolves. So now nope, we're still screwed. Because we Soul Cauldron. We can't exile both things. And they have us go for the throat also. So I just don't think there's a way out here. They need to screw up pretty badly. Yeah. We need to have the Cauldron like still in play too. God, what a annoying game. We just found the fairy last game. We would have won last turn, I think. I'm not even sure yet, honestly. I mean, if they go for the throw at the Archaeologist response, they're going to lose. Unless they have another removal spell. I mean, this is never going to work, but... It's exile, Sleep Cursed Fairy. So put the counter here. They kill response. We concede. All right. Tough game. Just like couldn't find the stupid fairy. You know, like just couldn't find it. All right. We're gonna want. Definitely not Witness Protections. That card is Stains. No Brave of the Wilds. Like maybe the Hermits or Safekeepings. Safekeeping's pretty good. Safekeepings, like Spell Pierce Negate. I don't even know, folks. I don't even know. My head already hurts. I don't think we had it in some way last game. Another Wren? I don't think so. They don't really kill the Wrens. So like, it's kind of weird, you know. The mono blue deck has a little more of an aggressive like plan B. That's fair. You know, having a plan B in your combo deck is really, really important. And like this one seems a little more all in, but what the hell? Come on, opponent. What's up, friend? Looking forward to later. We'll be playing Freshly Brewed. We'll be building a pig deck based on the new alchemy cards in Historic. Should be fun. Can do that. Got some more stuff to play also. Pigs. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. We can keep this. Obviously, drawing Hellkite kind of sucks, but play Argoth. All right, so I think it's Rona first. Did I see Green Jello was doing a tour this year? I did not know. I have not thought about Green Jello in 15 years. Just came to my mind again. So, all right. So teachings, archaeologist. We can loot the Hellkite in the graveyard. Yeah, it's totally fine in the graveyard. Let's draw a card first. Discard Hellkite. Let's seeds first, I guess. I might want to teach. I don't know if it's better to teachings or to. I guess I want to get a counter on things too. I'll just get seeds though. See what happens. We got seeds and a land. Almost missed. Maybe been gross. Just play land archaeologist. And we hit a teachings. Almost missed it on that one too. Jeez. A lot of almost misses here for my head. Too many for my liking, honestly, but they're gonna kill my Rona. It's fine. Draw another land, sure. So we're gonna cast Teachings of the Kirin. See what we mill, and then play Archaeologist. Mill over Sleep Curse Fairy and a Kami. It's kind of gas, alright. And now we need to find a Cauldron off this Archaeologist. We did it! Alright. Attack for 0, say go. Now we have all the cards in the graveyard we need to have in the graveyard. We're going to have some counters going off here. Courier's Briefcase has been called. Spell Pierce, kind of gas. Let's put a counter on Archaeologist, I think. Now play land. Restoration. Not really. Gotta be scared of them binding. Now, we do Spell Pierce so we can counter the first. Actually, we can't counter binding because they have this thing. So, like, the first Soul Cauldron is going to be under duress. Kind of sucks. If I exile the Kami, and it's exile with this Soul Cauldron in particular. So if I exile a card and then play a new Cauldron, it won't count it. So, like, if I exile one of my only fairies or Kamis, it's kind of rough. Binding stuff. Let's play Teachings again. Hit another Cauldron. It's kind of cool. Alright. So we can proliferate our counters too. It's fun. I can even proliferate up the sagas, which is kind of sweet. But just have a bunch of creatures play with counters on them. So return Cauldron. I'm really flying by the seat of my pants here, folks. I have stone no idea what I'm doing.
That's it. I'm going
Nothing. Just winging it. Return this. Proliferate all three things. Put a counter here. If they have a friggin' Sunfall, it's gonna suck, but I pierce, never mind. Alright, flip this. And we're gonna attack because we're just playing Go with Spell Pierce up, so this is fine. This is like the perfect deck for your like deranged Magic player who just freaking loves these stupid combo decks. Like, feels like it's like perfect. Just all these weird, stupid, awful cards. Like, perfect deck for the range combo player. Land Sunfall. Tap Land Sunfall. Come on, do it. I want you to do it. Sunfall. Play Sunfall. Sunfall. You feel attacked? Why? If you're a deranged combo player and you know who you are, just embrace it. Just be the person that you are. All right. Flip this saga. So now we're going to fire up a Cauldron. And we're going to try and add a counter to this and exile. I'm going to try and play both Cauldrons, I think. So you have multiple ways to... Oh, it's legendary. I'm so freaking stupid. Alright. That being the case, we can't actually go off. So you need to have, like, be able to activate Cauldron twice to go off. Unless you have a fairy in play or Kami, which is kind of the issue. We just never draw fairies, so... Huh. So we, like, just beat down with this thing? Like, add a counter instead of... The thing is, we only have one of each. It's, like, so friggin' annoying. I'm sorry, I have 2 fairies. I have 2 fairies and 1 Kami. So let's just do this. Let's just target here. Let's exile a fairy. See what happens. Target this. Not an artifact, unfortunately, despite looking like one. Okay. So now all of my creatures have the ability to untap. In theory, I could play second Cauldron, and actually no, I can't, because then this goes away. So let's just attack. We'll try and exile a non-creature and add some more counters. Just like lay some beats. The problem is if they go land Sunfall, we're like kind of screwed, but... Alright, just say go. In theory, we can combo next turn. They should draw? Oh, wow. Now I can counter Sunfall. Play Sunfall. Up like a bird. I want to fly away. Sunfall. 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 Nope, not binding. Okay. Here's a binding. It's going to hit the Cauldron, I guess. That does slow us down significantly. I mean, they're at 10. We just have lethal, right? So that's kind of cool, I guess. Play Cauldron. And just going to move to combat. Sealador. New sub. What's your name? Where from? Welcome. You're a Paulot driver now. Exile non-creature. And then exile non-creature. Different one. Put a counter here. Put a counter here. That's 10. They have binding, sure. Target the Cauldron again. Need to exile a creature so I can just pump the damage up here. I mean, we still have Spell Pierce. What a game. What is this game happening right now? Oh, they have Migration. Okay, sure, makes sense. Theodore, happy to have you, my friend. You're a pile driver now. Yeah, the ads. I'm using the new Twitch ad program. Obviously, it's not not ideal for viewers, but it like doubles my income on Twitch, so it's kind of hard to say no to it. So I appreciate everyone powering through it. I know it's not the most ideal thing, but I've seen a few Bedard highlights. Yeah, he's looked pretty damn good. Nicole took him 3rd overall in our Keeper Fantasy Hockey League. We did a reset this year and reset everything, so it's looked pretty good. What do you got, friend? I mean, like, Argoth is not legendary. I know it's weird, but all right. Archangel of Wrath is here to stymie my beatdowns. Appreciate it, Sealador. So he had to kill my 2 thingies, and they're at 6 now. Exiled Scorcher, pump for lethal. How would we do that? We didn't have enough mana, I think. This is actually a pretty good draw. They block this, 3. They're at 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nope, not good enough. Alright. 1 short. Big tilts. I don't really see a way. My head hurts. Email over 3 lands. Awesome. Call these tap for red active abilities. We couldn't. It's not fire breathing. It's 2 mana to deal 1 damage. We only had 3 mana there. We were short by 2. I think we're dead. They just have 5 cards in their hand, too. Alright, we're still all in. Whatever. Play this since I go. Like, there's just no way they have, you know, like, they don't have good cards in their hand that stop us from killing them. Like, they stop the combo with double binding, and, like, now what? You know, like, they got our cauldrons. Even if we find another cauldron, we still haven't actually played a Kami or Sweep Curse Fairy, so it takes 2 activations to actually combo. So, like, man, what a deck. What a deck. Here's a Stomper. It doesn't really change the math too much. We can flip the Rona. And, like, maybe, you know, have a 5/5 trample. That could be a possible avenue. Leyline Binding number 3. Tilt. Goodbye, Rona. Alright. And attack this. Alright. So what are our... now what are our ways out with this motley crew of shitters we have here?
Still a piece of garbage.
Another Stomper? Oh my god. Not really, right? So if we end step, if they like tap out for a Trax or something like that, we could end step Besage and just kill them. That's pretty sick. So play a land. Argoth costs... I want to leave up Spell Pierce and Beseiju, though. And not Argothing. It's a little sketchy. That's fine, though. Just say go. Alright. So we say go. Because we need 2 activations of Cauldron, if they kind of tap out for some big stupid stuff, we get to get it back, tap it, untap, tap it, kill them. We got a chance here, folks. Look, I'm just saying there's a chance. I'm not saying that it's likely or anything. God, come on. Now I know about it. So we'll make them pay for it. We will make them pay for what they've done.
Yeah.
How do we kill? Oh, right. We need to activate on the Scorcher, too. This deck is so freaking, like, convoluted. Crap, yeah, actually. They're not going to pay for Spell Pierce. I should have blocked. Whatever. Just free blocks. I just Sunfall here if I have it, honestly. Can't win with an empty board. So Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines. Stops ETBs. Doesn't really do anything against us. Yeah. I don't know if we can actually win or not, but... So we're going to have... infinite mana, but nothing to do with it. Right? So I exile the Kami, then exile Sleep Curse Fairy. I have infinite mana, but we have nothing to do with it. Not blocking last time was really, really bad. I just like was spaced out. We can just get we can just get Kami and then get Hellkite, just kill a bunch of stuff. That kind of works too, I guess, right? So because we're a lot of power and a lot of mana, so just get the Kami. They'll have to stone have nothing here, so just put a counter here, and now we have a bajillion mana. Draw land. And now if I exile the dragon, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 17 mana, which equates to 8 pings. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Telling you, monkey's writing Shakespeare. All right, so target this. Now I have 3 creatures that all tap for a bunch of mana, and they all spend 2 mana to deal 1 damage to any target. And then we're just gonna say go. Hope they can't stop us and try and kill them next turn. If they can't stop my board or the Cauldron, I kill them next turn. So I'll be able to make infinite mana with the Sleeper's Fairies, so... that's really annoying, because that probably finds a binding. Actually, they already cast their binding, so... But they get double triggers here, too? Oh my god. Double Atraxa. I could have tried to kill the Elesh Norn response, but that's all my shots. That might have been necessary, though. I don't even know. Titan of Industry, Duress, Virtue, Temporary Lockdown again? Are you freaking kidding me? Lear? Who are these people? Anabasaju? They just hit it all. Alright, whatever. They had like 9 answers in their first Draxa. Playing Lear. What is Lear going to do for them? I didn't play any spells. Second Atraxa is Mirix, another Elesh Norn, and the Binding, and another Lockdown. Alright. You know... Unfreaking believable. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're done here. Alright. Yeah, I mean, obviously... just playing against Temporary Lockdown a bunch of times is not really fun. Like, it's obviously a card that I don't think I saw. I didn't see that card a single time when I was playing at Worlds. Obviously, things are different since then, but like, you know, damn, I guess. But oh man, yeah, all right. Why can't you find opponents on ladders? What, so you can lose to them too? What do you mean? Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna call it on this one. I'm gonna play. Let's check out the untapped here. I'm gonna play the mono blue version too, but like this deck is just so confusing. I don't know. There's just so much going on. I don't know what it is about this card. I just see this card. I just don't want to deal with it. I see it and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that. Like at a combo capacity. If it's just like in a fair capacity, I'm like, yeah, cool, that's pretty cool. But like when it comes to combos of this card, my brain just turns off. I also have cards like that. I also have cards if you just look at the card and they're just like, nah, I ain't doing that one. But all right, we tried it. We'll try the mono blue version too. Let's see if I can get my head back into shape for that one. All right, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.